Then hit it then.
Hit it. How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.
Hey, listen. Okay. So how do we even get here? Did you see that picture? Wait, go back to the top. God damn it, go to the top. You see that picture? That's Taz Angels right there. That's Demi Rose right there. And that's fucking Ashley Martell at the top. And there was some other chicks that was there. That chick right there to the left, she was bad as fuck, but her teeth was fucked up.
Okay.
But she was super sexy.
Okay.
And when she didn't talk, actually her voice was sexy too. So when she talked, she was sexy. She had a fucked up grill though. Ironically, Brent, that's kind of what I want to talk about.
Okay.
If you could have an ideal woman, if you could pick them from head to toe, I kind of want to go blow for blow. If we're going like, let's start like this. Put your phone down, Brent.
I'm listening to you.
Nah. Remember you used to give me shit for this? Maybe you got mad. Put your phone down. It's a podcast. Put your phone down. Put your phone down. What are you doing? Podcast. This
Talk,
podcast. Put
boy.
your phone down. Don't call me boy. Okay. I'm from the South. That shit makes me mad. Okay, so tall women or short women?
I don't care. I'll take them. I'm hardcore.
What's your preference?
I'll take them both. I don't have a preference.
What's your preference?
I don't have a preference.
Everybody has a preference. What's your preference?
As far as height, listen. Here's why this game is not going to go the way you think it's going to go.
It's going to go exactly how I want because you're going to answer these fucking questions.
How it's going to go.
Tall women or short
because
women?
I have a super wide range of what
you're a
I find
pansy.
attractive physically.
Okay, so do I. But
no, it's because I love
preference.
women of all kinds.
You don't.
Well, most kinds.
But
of
you
most
don't.
kinds.
But you don't.
Of most kinds.
Okay, so tall women or short women?
Both.
What's your height limit?
I don't have a height limit. I'll take a tall woman.
You'll take a 6'7" woman?
I'll take a 6'7" woman. I'll take a
6'7" woman with
I'll
no
take
ass?
a 4-foot woman. Yes, I will. I'll take them both.
I'm sick of your ass.
I'll take a dwarf. I'll take a tall. I'll take a giant. Hell yeah. Hell to the yes.
They're called a little person?
Stacy. Well, it's
called a little person.
Little person is the group, and then there's the subgroups of which there are because each one is different.
That's not true.
It is true.
It is not true.
It is true, actually.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I know this to be a fact.
I know this. Actually, I know this to be a
You
fact.
do not know this to be a
There's
fact.
a difference.
They're called
There's
little people.
there's a subcategory. That's like it's essentially the same thing as like
comment and
it's like
go in the
all black
comments and
people,
make
but
sure
then there's some people who are from Jamaica, some people
you
are
make
from Africa,
sure
or whatever.
you go to the comments and make sure you know that Brendan's wrong here.
Please
but go
do.
ahead.
Go to the comments.
You heard what he said.
All the little women out there, go ahead and go to the comments.
Don't try to switch it now. No, what'd you say before?
And slide into
say all the dwarfs.
and
That's
go
what
for
you
the
said.
DMs.
No, you said the dwarfs. Go ahead, go for the dwarfs. That was my phrase.
Little women, dwarves.
Don't. I
whatever.
said little people, so little women. Don't try to steal my phrase. Say dwarfs.
Steal your phrase.
That's what I
now,
said.
Now you're appropriating their culture now.
What?
You tall motherfucker.
You're a dwarf.
How are you appropriating their? How are you going to sit here and appropriate their culture?
You're a dwarf.
That's
Relax.
a damn shame.
Listen.
That's fucked up, Trey.
Here's the thing.
That's fucked up,
Here's
and I
the
want
thing.
you to know that.
Do you?
And you're fucked up for saying
here
that.
Here we go. No, I'm not. Here's the thing. Do you prefer? Who have you had better sex with, tall women or short women? That's a different question. What do you got there? Since you're being a pansy, and you want to answer my first question. Sick of your ass, by the way.
Overall,
Who have you had better sex with? Come on, Brent. Who can you give it to and won't complain? Come on, Brent. God damn it, stop thinking so hard. Answer the fucking question.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think back on how many tall women I've had sex with. I haven't had sex with that many tall women.
Of course not, because you're shorter than them. They don't like short dudes.
Unfortunately, you're right.
No, real talk.
Oh yeah, my first. Yeah.
It's a podcast, by the way.
Shit.
I was trying to say something.
I would say I've had better sex. The best sex I ever had was with an average height chick.
Jesus
but the
Christ.
best,
Why are you always in the middle on everything? Do you ever make a fucking... I say 80 is 90. I'm like 85 to 95.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Because there's a lot of good shit in the middle.
I'm so sick
There's
of
a lot
this,
of good
man.
shit in the middle. That's why.
Oh, my God.
Because there's a lot of good shit in the middle.
You were so fucking annoying.
On the whole, though.
I'm so sick of you. How tall is that chick? How tall is A?
Actually, she's taller than me. She's
How tall
taller.
is
She's
that?
like 5'9", 5'10".
Ooh.
She's taller than me.
5'10".
She was pretty good in bed,
Okay,
too.
go ahead. Okay. You out here laying it out.
pretty good.
Well, you didn't say her name, though, so nobody knows who
pretty
you're talking about. I see. But she knows you're talking about her. Was she the best?
No.
Ooh.
I told you the best was an average height chick.
What is average height, Brent?
For a girl about 5'6", right? 5'5", 5'6"?
4 is the...
5'5", 5'6"-ish?
Look that up. You're holding your phone anyway. I think it used to be 5'4" and a half, 5'4", something like that. Average guy is 6 feet.
5'4".
Yeah.
So
5'4".
about that. Yeah. About there.
Okay. So, out of your top 3 then,
Top 3?
what was the average height? Taller or shorter? This will answer my question for me, the first question. Because we got 5'4", so now she's right in the middle, so now we need the next 2. And I know there's more little women on this list, so if a tall woman strikes this list, I already know what the answer is.
She was the best. There's average height was the best.
5'6", which is taller than most women already, by the way.
5'5", 5'6". I told you that range.
Okay, and that's
The
still taller than
average
average.
range.
That's still taller than average.
By 2. Shut the. Oh my god.
Is it not taller than average?
By 2 inches.
So if you have a 9-inch dick versus
this
7-inch
is
dick,
like that
that's not a
stupid
difference.
shit where you think I'm a whole generation older than you just because I'm only 4 years older than you.
5.
4.
How old are you? Answer the question. How old are you, Brent?
What year was I born in?
That's
I
not
was
what I
born
asked you.
4 years before you.
Mr. Banner, can you please stick
I was
to the
born
topic?
4
How old?
years
I asked you a
before
specific
you.
question. How old are you? Are you 35 years? Let me answer it for you. Are you 35 years old or not?
Yes, I'm 35
And
years
I
old.
am 30 years old.
You're about to be 31.
Excuse me, any children that are listening.
You're about to be 31
I am
in about 3 months, by the way.
Why are we focusing on
In
that?
about 3 months. Yeah, because you're
What was the
wrong.
question? What was the
Is
question?
why we're focusing on that.
Are you
Because you're
not
wrong.
5 years older than me? If I died today,
I'm 4 years older than
if
you.
I died today, how many years would you be older than me right now?
4. The same. The math doesn't change.
The math changes.
Math doesn't change.
If I
just
died
because
today, I
you
don't get
change.
older. I don't get older.
Math doesn't change.
You would be 5 years
You get
older than
older
me.
every day.
You'll be old.
Do
If
you
I
not know
died
how-
today,
do you
did you
not
not
know
hear
how
me
it
say if I
works?
died today?
You
I
have-
said, are you 5?
You have no idea how anything
my
works.
God.
You have no idea how anything
God.
works.
This guy here. Oh my God. Answer the question. So who was number
You
2?
have no idea
How
how
tall
it
was number
works.
2? Answer the fucking question. Because how do we even get here?
If I'm ranking sexual partners,
Yes, man. Do it. Answer the fucking question. Stop being a
I'm
pansy.
going back in my Rolodex.
Oh my
She wasn't
God.
very good. She was really good.
How many have you had?
I stopped counting a while ago.
I know you wouldn't answer that question, even if you knew. But go
I
ahead.
don't remember.
I know you wouldn't
I stopped
answer.
counting a while
Pansy.
ago. Oh, she was really good too.
Oh my God.
She was shorter.
You gonna say some names?
No,
Don't give me letters. Say names.
No, because I don't remember all their names.
Where was your ex on that list?
I don't remember all their names.
All right, what was your ex on that list? The one that you don't ever want to talk about? Is
in
she high or low?
retrospect, she was actually lower,
Ooh.
just because of our ages, and there were more. And,
Is she your friend on Facebook?
And I built no. I have zero.
Can you tell me her
contact
name so I can
with
add her?
I have zero
And tag her?
contact with her. I would say. So
Why you never want to tag
it really does average. It really does average back out to average height. Cause there's average height, there's tall, and then there's short. It averages back out to average height. What can I fucking tell you? Like, it is what it is, man. Like, it is what it is, baby. Like, it is. That's just where it goes.
I'm honestly so sick of you on this podcast.
Be sick. Be
you
mad.
Never answer.
Be
anything.
mad.
Like, yo, when I go away for a
Stay
couple
mad.
weeks and I go to Virginia
Stay
and I get
mad.
CJ, I'm gonna push him to answer real questions.
Stay mad.
'Cause
These
you
are
won't answer
these
shit.
are these
You won't
aren't
answer
real
shit.
answers.
You won't-
These
I know.
are real
I know they're not-
answers.
no, they're
They're
not
just
real
not the
answers, you're
answers you want to hear.
You won't answer shit.
You want me to say, "Oh, I like shorter girls more than I like
You're
them
trying
all."
to avoid answering that question.
I'm not trying to avoid
Okay,
it.
so
I
who
like
was
them
who was
all.
number 2? I asked you. How tall was she? I didn't ask you to give me some bullshit answer. I said, how tall was she?
About 5'9"ish.
5'9". That's tall. The first chick was 5'6". That's taller than average. So what's the third chick? Because there's
The
a
first
3-person
chick, I
list.
told you the first chick was average height. I
You
said she was about 5'5", 5'6".
You said about 5'6". That's
Oh my gosh,
Brent, 5'6" and 5'5".
You were being obtuse
Okay,
just
okay,
for the
okay,
sake of
okay.
being
No,
obtuse.
Mr. Banner, please answer this question for
You're
me.
being obtuse
No,
just to
no,
be
Mr. Banner,
obtuse.
Mr. Banner, please.
And you know that.
Please, Mr. Banner, I'm asking you a question. Please, just answer the question for me.
What do you want to know?
What was the average height that you looked up on Google for a female?
5'4".
Okay, and how tall did you say that first woman was? No, Mr. Banner, please just answer the question. That's all I want you to do. Just answer the question. How tall was the first woman? You said, how tall was she? Please, because I have the record right here. But please, could you say it? No, Mr. Banner, I don't need you to say anything else. Please just answer the question for me. Please, Mr. Banner, I'm asking you. Please, for the record. For the record.
Let me ask you something. Did I say that I took out a fucking tape measure when she walked in? It was like,
my
let me
God.
measure. Excuse me, miss. Let me measure you.
You were so
No,
annoying.
No.
But how tall did you say?
I told you she was average height, and
what height did you say?
And I estimated average height to be about 5'5", 5'6".
Okay.
It turned out to be 5'4".
Okay, so if
she
you
was
hadn't
about-
estimated,
she was
no.
in that
So if you
range.
hadn't estimated,
Fuck outta
if
here.
you hadn't estimated it,
This is bullshit. You
with
know
it-
it's bullshit.
this is facts.
It's not facts.
Play this shit back.
Because I estimated how tall she was. I didn't say this was an exact height.
But what was your estimate again?
I said about 5'6" average
Okay,
height.
and what was the average height again, Mr. Banner?
Turns out to be 5'4".
It turns out to be 5'4".
An inch or two away from what I said.
So if she was 5'5" or 5'6",
An inch or two away from
that
what I
makes
said.
her what, Mr. Banner?
You're out of your mind.
Mr. Banner, if she was an inch
You're
or
out of
two
your fucking
above
mind.
the average, what does that make her, Mr. Banner?
You're out of your goddamn mind.
Was that taller than the average? I'm asking for the audience. Mr. Banner? Mr. Banner, please. Bruce. Bruce, please. Please, Bruce, answer the question.
You're off your gourd.
And you said number 2 was 5'9", was that correct?
Yeah, 5'9"-ish.
Would you also say that that's taller than the average, Mr. Banner?
Yeah, I told you she's above. She's above average.
And who's number 3, Mr. Banner?
Number 3, I can't. Is between a couple of short girls. They were shorter. That's why I said it averages out. To
No,
about average.
you're only getting one of those. Don't try to say average.
Well, whichever one I choose, they're
choose one.
they're shorter.
Okay, so that's still gonna average out to what?
Either one, they're about average. They're estimating about 5 foot, maybe 5'1".
Okay,
2,
so we'll say 5 foot,
short, so shorter,
5'6",
shorter
and
range.
5'9". That means that you prefer tall girls
No, it doesn't.
in the bedroom.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
No, it
Simple.
doesn't.
Thank you for answering my question. Finally.
It doesn't.
God damn, this motherfucker's dead.
Let's do some math. Let's do some math here.
Jesus Christ.
5'9" plus 5'6" plus 5 feet equals about 15, right? 5 feet equals 15, right? Divide that by 3. Wait, that's not right.
No, that was good math you did there. You're a real genius, aren't
9
you?
plus 6 plus 0 equals 15. Divided by 3 equals 5. So we're looking at about 5'5", which is
Still above
about
average
height.
It's still above
Fuck outta
average
here.
height.
Fuck out of here.
Mr. Banner, real quick. What was the average height again
The
for me?
entire.
No, one more time.
Oh, we're quibbling over.
One more time. No, because you said about average height. So what was the average height for me one more time, Mr. Banner?
This is very telling. This is very telling. This is very telling, Trey. You know why this is very telling? Because you're sitting here quibbling over an inch, which lets me know, which lets me further know that you've quibbled over an inch more than once in your life. That you've had to sit here and convince somebody one way or another about an extra inch at one point, or lack of extra inch at one point in your life. Fuck out of here. Stop projecting your shit on our podcast. Please and thank you.
Show me the Carfax.
Please and thank you.
Show me the Carfax. All I'm saying is you can ask my references. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's not references.
Hey, listen, this is the dating application. Call your exes for your references. The past is important because that's a prerequisite. Because true gold diggers only add to the deficit. So upbuild a nigga, put me on some next level shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is this one of your raps?
From a long time ago. I never put it out.
Yeah, there's a reason.
The past doesn't know. So are old photos. To get you in the mood for eating ice cream and ho-hos.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Point is, you date and you prefer women that are taller than 5'4", which is the average height in America.
No, it's not. I don't give a fuck what height they are.
Did you Google it or not?
Oh my god.
Did you Google it, Mr. Banner?
I'm not gonna quibble with you over an inch.
Mr. Banner, you Googled it.
I'm not.
Mr. Banner, you Googled it.
This isn't the first time.
Then you fucking averaged it.
This probably isn't the first time you've heard a man tell you this, but that inch that you're fighting over doesn't really matter to me.
Here's the thing. I'm not fighting over an inch. I'm doing
That
quite
inch
okay
that you're
over
fighting
here.
over doesn't really matter to me.
I have references. They can vouch for me.
Sure.
I will be okay.
Sure you do.
But here's the thing, man. It's okay for you to prefer taller women over shorter women.
I don't
It just
prefer
means you
one
prefer a
over
challenge.
the other.
You prefer a challenge because you're a
I
little
don't
guy.
prefer one over the other.
I get it. You're a little guy. You want to make sure that you're pleasing the taller woman. I get it, man.
I
It's
don't
cool.
prefer one over the other.
Bro.
I really don't. I don't give a damn.
Look, man. It's okay.
It doesn't make me never
So,
mind.
okay, let's just go to the next question.
As grown folks used to say.
No. I get it. Yeah, grown folks did used to say that, but you're not grown folks, obviously, because you can answer questions directly. Why are you still on your phone? What are you doing?
I'm looking. Fucking answer the fucking.
Yeah, but you're just such a fucking hypocrite. You always want me to do some shit that you don't do. You gave me so much shit. Hey, you're
I'm doing both at the same time.
Yeah, I did the same shit. You gave me mad shit for it. Remember you
Excuse
giving me
you very
shit?
much.
That's why you can't answer the question because you can't even think. The girls are taller that you prefer. That's what it is.
I don't care how tall they are.
That's why you hating on Michelle McCool for no reason.
No, Michelle McCool just didn't have any talent.
You fucking hater. Anyway, listen. Who was freakier? Taller or shorter? Top 3. Do it again.
Freakier?
Top 3, because 2 of your top 3 are tall. So let me see what you're doing. Taller than the average.
I mean,
Who's coughing on our pod?
freakier?
I don't need that cough in our fucking pod. They need to get
There
their shit
are a
together.
lot of
Corona in
freaky
the
chicks.
background. Some sick shit.
A lot of freaky chicks.
You can't answer shit.
Hold on.
What a pussy. God damn, answer something. Oh my god. I'm so sick of you.
I mean, because I've run across so many women with different fetishes, so
you're the most politically correct human I've ever met.
So it's hard. It's hard to say who was freakier. Like there was a tall chick that was into role playing of a certain nature. There was a short chick that was into, clamps and
Mr. Banner,
bondage and stuff.
Mr. Banner.
There was an average height chick that was into waxing.
Define average height. Is that 5'6" again? Over the average.
Yeah,
exactly. So she was tall.
No.
Yes, Mr. Banner.
She was the average height chick was into the clamps and shit. The other she was short. Yeah, I've been with women who are into different shit of all different heights. So it's not binary. This shit is not A and B. Dude,
yes, it is. You never want to answer these questions. You just never want to answer questions.
They're not the answers that you want to hear.
Listen, the burden
doesn't mean that they're not real answers.
The burden of proof is on the state, and the state has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that
the state of fucking craziness, the state of
confusion.
Whoa, boy, you sure as fuck are confused.
Okay, the state of illusion.
You ranked Michelle McCool's in-ring work as a 5.
That was last episode. Please let it go, Mr. Banner. Mr. Banner, please let that go. That was last episode. Here's the thing. The fact that you will not cop to the fact that clearly, as stated by all the evidence from your mouth, taller women have been better than you.
What?
It's sad, ladies and gentlemen, when someone just won't accept the truth from their own mouth. I have laid without a shadow of a doubt the burden of truth. You've been with women, but you didn't enjoy it as much. But you didn't enjoy it. What is average height? The average height you said was 5'6".
Below average height.
The average height you said was 5'6".
And they've all run the gamut. There have been boring women of all those heights. There have been adventurous women of all those heights. You said you haven't been with that many tall women, so you're lying. Women of all those heights.
You've had a boring tall woman.
Yes.
How many? How many tall women have you had? Let's go that route.
I told you.
Give it to me. No. Tall women. You said you haven't been many, so count that.
About a handful. Maybe.
Less than 5. Okay, so how many of those have been boring out of the 5? Go ahead, lie to me. Go ahead. One out of the 4.
For sure.
That's right. 1 out of the 5.
Hold on.
No. 1.
No. 2.
Liar. And add in the average height women that you're talking about too.
She was kind of boring.
The ex you won't talk about? Is it the ex you won't talk about?
3.
What was her name?
I'm going through the list of my head.
Mr. Banner, you're the worst podcaster I've ever met in my life. You won't say shit.
Yeah, so probably of the handful, 3-ish, I think, that I can remember. 3 that I can remember were boring.
Could this be because you weren't hitting it right because you're short?
No, it was they just weren't into it. Like I tried.
They weren't into it because you were short.
I just moved them around in different positions that I normally hit.
Were they more flexible than the short woman?
No. No, they were not.
Did their length make you feel like they were long?
One or two of them may have been, but most of them weren't.
Mr. Banner, here.
Oh yeah, that was another one. Yeah, no, she wasn't very good either.
Mr. Banner, what race would you say that you've had sex with more? The most. Top 3 again. You could pick top 3 with races.
Top 3 races I've had sex with?
Because you may not remember the number anymore, but I'm pretty sure you remember the skin tone, who you bagged more. So, Mr. Banner, who have you bagged more, please? And to the mic, please. For the audience.
Top 3 would probably be black, white, and Latina in no particular order.
Mr. Banner, could you give us an order, please? Because that's what we're trying to establish.
I don't have an order.
Mr. Banner, you have an order.
Most recently, it was black chicks. If that's the closest order I can give you. Most recently was black chicks.
Mr. Banner, are you remedial of any sort? Or?
No, I'm clearly smarter than you.
Oh, are you?
Because you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Are you? Mr. Banner, I've established a clear line in the sand here, and you've just been trying to skip over it this entire time. I don't think you've shown anything.
Here, let me ask you then. What do you prefer, tall chicks or short chicks?
I really don't have a preference.
Oh, why don't you answer?
I can't answer. No, I can answer.
Why don't you go on the mic and tell us the preference that you have?
Remember, I asked you this question.
Let's break this thing down. What preference do you have?
What you're going to try to do is be a dick on the return,
the same thing that you've been doing for the last hour and a half on this fucking podcast?
I've been asking a question that you refuse to answer.
I've given you answers.
Then I rephrase the question for the pussy nature that you have.
I've given you answers.
Rephrase the question and I'll give you a better answer. Go ahead. You've hosted shit before. Give me a better answer.
These are
Give
the
me a better
same.
question.
These are the same questions you gave me. If you have a problem with the questions, then that's on you because you've been giving me shitty questions.
Excuse me, Mr. Banner. I've asked you better questions.
Oh my
okay?
God!
I've rephrased. How do we even get here? I've rephrased these questions over and over for you because you were being a pansy. No,
I'm
they've
not
been
being a
different.
pansy.
No,
I'm telling you the
You're
truth.
afraid to tell people what you like because you just want something. That's what you want. You just want to catch anything.
I like
You just want to put your
a lot of
bear trap
different
out in the
things.
middle of the street and catch
I like
whatever
a lot
the
of
fuck
different
comes.
things.
Okay, we all have eclectic taste. That's fine.
Right.
But Mr. Banner, I've
Wait a
asked you a
minute.
question.
Hold on.
and you
Time
won't
out.
answer.
Time out.
No,
Time out.
Mr.
You can
Banner.
stop right there because you just said we all have eclectic taste and that's fine. That should be the fucking end of it.
No.
Now, if you want to talk personality traits, then that's a little bit narrow.
not what I
In
asked you.
terms of physical
I wasn't
traits,
there yet.
in terms of physical traits,
For tall women.
in terms of physical traits, the parameters basically go as long as you're not olive oil skinny or Yokozuna fat, then I don't care.
Olive oil skinny and Yokozuna fat. First off,
And
olive oil is not a real
I don't care
person.
about I don't care about skin tone. I don't care about fucking height. I don't care about
gender. Whatever. He'll fuck whatever.
You're right.
You said olive oil and Yokozuna, so I get what you're saying,
if-
Mr. Banner.
if-
No, thank you, Mr. Banner. We've really appreciated your time here. We're gonna go ahead and end this podcast. A real 469 on everything. 1980.
You're such an asshole. If the gender is Prince, then yes, I don't give a fuck about the gender.
Listen, if you tell the
I
teachers'
gave you
names, I will
diamonds
tell
and
you. Don't sing to me and look at me when you talking about Prince. Talking about smashing Prince.
Be a happy boy.
Don't you touch my damn face. Slap the shit out of you. All right, Mr. Banner, listen. The burden of proof
What
is
do you
on the
prefer?
state.
What do you prefer?
As far as what?
As far as looks, or do you prefer a tall woman? Do you prefer a short woman?
Okay, so to answer your question,
Answer your question.
the way
You're
I
answering your question.
No, because I rephrased and you have not rephrased yet. So technically, to answer your question, I don't have an answer because I don't really prefer either. I don't care.
Okay, answer your own question.
To answer my own question as rephrased, who was my top? Probably tall women. Tall women were able to take me more than short women could take me. They took me better. Because the average height is 5'4", which we both established now. When you Googled it, though you refused to cop to it, I will cop to it.
up.
No, you said 5'6", but you were like, oh, it's average, so whatever.
Estimating.
No, Mr. Banner.
Oh, my God.
No, Mr. Banner. I'm answering your questions. Let me answer them. See, because I'm not a pussy. I'll answer the questions, Mr. Banner.
You're right.
Unlike
you.
you.
Are what you eat, so you're a dick.
I'm not a dick.
A big bag of dicks.
I don't eat dicks.
A giant bowl full of dicks.
I don't eat dicks. Okay? That's not what I do.
Marinated in JR's barbecue sauce, topped off with a few
Blue
cheese.
Blue. Listen, okay, so the taller chicks that I've smashed in my lifetime, they were better as far as like what they could take. I could be more myself with them, I would say. Because I'm a tall guy, I give out tall dick. Okay, that's what happens. I tear them down. That's what I do. It's just what I do. Now, I know some smaller girls who were game. And they were about that life. Okay, that's not to say anything bad about them, but at some point, no matter what, they get to a line where it's like, ooh, can't take no more. Just happens, right? Not to say the taller chicks didn't tap out at some point, because they tap out eventually, but it was always later than the smaller chicks. I put it like that. So it's just the way we match up physically. Taller women have shown me that they can take me better than smaller women can. Just facts, because that's how you answer a question. Mr. Banner, that's how you answer a question.
I mean,
You have anything else to ask me, Mr. Banner?
in your history, that works for you.
You don't answer anything.
My
You're
hist-
a politician.
My history has.
You're a fucking politician.
No,
you won't answer a fucking question.
I tell the truth too much to be a politician.
Go back to the first episode
In my-
and then listen to what
in
he said.
my
Oh, we can talk
history-
about anything. But
In
he doesn't
my
answer a fucking
history
question.
with women.
Who was your best? A tall woman, right?
No, I told you it was an average height woman.
Of course it was. For the convenience
Best
of this
sexual
message.
experience I ever had was with an average height woman.
And she was 5'6", who was taller than the average. So it was a tall woman.
Oh my gosh! I told you I
Jesus
was.
Christ.
She
You
was
were-
average height. She was average height for a woman.
But she was taller than you.
No, she wasn't actually.
Because you're shorter than average.
She was
woman.
not taller than me. She was average height for a woman. She was about an inch. She was about in that range.
How tall are you, Mr. Banner, for the record?
For the record, I am 6 feet tall. For all the ladies out there watching or listening, I'm 6 feet tall.
We're talking about standing,
I'm
Mr.
6 feet. I'm 6'14". For all you heightest women out there.
Heightest women out there. You know what, Mr. Banner?
But in my experience, I've had good experiences, bad experiences, average experiences with women of all heights.
Of course you have. Everyone has, Brent. Everyone. Everyone has.
That's
you,
not what I asked you. Like your scenario was taller women could take, quote unquote, take you better, right? Like they could last. They could take dick better. They could last longer with you.
They could take me better being in the bedroom. They could take me being an animal better.
Okay.
Yes.
In my experience, it's been women of all heights. Actually, no.
Oh shit! He's about to tell the truth finally. Hold on, wait a second. We're having a revolution, people. The revolution will be televised, apparently, or audioized. That's not a word.
One was taller. Oh, shit. One was about
Should I pause again? Should I pause for
my height.
Jesus.
No, yeah, it runs the gamut. I can't give it to one or the other.
I bet you can't give any teachers' names either, or pick an era, 80s and 90s with the fucking shows, huh? You just can't choose anything, can you?
Cartoons? Jesus. I told you when the golden era was cartoon.
95.
I told you that. That's the answer.
Average women, 85,
that's
95.
The fucking answer.
Average women, no teachers' names.
That's the fucking answer.
Oh my god, you are such a.
You want to pick an era of wrestling? I can tell you what the better era. Actually, no, I can't.
Yeah, right.
Because they're all. I can tell you what I preferred. I preferred the Attitude Era. That's when I grew up.
Brent, what can they find you at? Because I'm sick of this conversation.
They can find me making you crazy.
I just want to go to Virginia. I'm sick of this.
I want you to go to Virginia.
I need TJ on the next podcast.
I want you to go to Virginia by way of Corona Airlines.
I will. I will. I have Coronas the whole way there.
Good. Drink them all. Drink all 19 of them motherfuckers.
1989 of them. TRE. You can find me on everything except for YouTube because YouTube pays me. Brent, please tell them where they can find you so I can stop this goddamn podcast.
Surreal469 on everything. SURREAL.
How tall was A again?
469, huh?
How tall was A again?
A was about. She was taller than me. She was about 5'9"ish.
Okay, so she was taller too.
I want to say.
Just for the record, go ahead. You can continue.
They can find us on Twitter at @here_pod. They can find our podcast on Instagram and Facebook at Get Here Podcast. On both of those, and on Patreon at patreon.com/GetHerePod. Show your love and support for my mental anguish that this motherfucker is putting me and, let's face it, you through.
If you decide to support our Patreon, we will tell you Brent's teachers' names. We will also.
You gotta pay a little extra for that.
Okay, we'll tell you Brent's teachers' names.
You gotta pay a little extra.
We will actually answer.
If that happens, you gotta pay a little extra.
Any questions that I've asked Brent over the course of the last 13 episodes, 14 episodes to this point. If Brent has not answered them, we will go back and get all of these answers, and they will be put up for you personally. We will deliver them to you since Brent refuses to answer anything.
I'm refusing to answer anything. You gotta give me better questions than this.
I literally narrowed the question as small as I could to answer your little mind. Because I know you couldn't take a big question, so I narrowed it. I streamlined it for you.
Small as you could.
Small.
Shrink it down to about what's inside your pants. Just that small. If you can get that small.
Hey, listen. Like I said, show me the Carfax. I got references. They can answer for me. I'm not worried about it.
Is it cold in here?
Could be.
Looks
my
like
dick to warm you up. I can wrap it up around you if you need.
I don't think you can.
I can.
I don't think you can.
All right, just stay still.
I don't think you can. My pinky finger's a little bit bigger than that.
A little bit tiny.
A little bit bigger than
Small
that.
little pinky finger you got there. Man, that's over. Man. I'm fucking done with you.